Coming to your 2012, you've been several times the third driver driving on Friday morning for Forcilia. How much important was this experience for your career?
I think it's been really important. I learned a lot. I drove a lot in the previous year in the young driver test in Abu Dhabi or Riyadh, but it's not the same as driving the race weekend because you have a lot more pressure, and anyway you are in the race car, so it's different. But I think I grew up a lot, and now I'm ready to drive in a real race.
While your racing 2012 was in World Series, you finished second, fighting for the championship until the last race. Any regret?
Well, I think it's been yes, difficult because as you said, I was fighting until the last race. Especially the really last race, I was going to win, and I had an issue with the championship leader. So this is part of the joke, and now I'm just going ahead, thinking about next year, and that's it.
Just few weeks to Christmas time. What do you expect Santa Claus will bring to you?
Well, I hope I will have an official seat for next year for sure. This is my dream.
Do you think you deserve it?
I think I did a good season in World Series, finishing second, even if the target was to win. And I did a good season with Forcilia as well, so yes, I think I am now ready, and I now deserve the seat in Formula One.
Being an official Formula One Ferrari driver is still your dream?
Yes, of course, it's my dream. I have been working a lot for that. Now I am a third driver of Forcilia as well, so I just try to become a race driver, and then my dream for sure will be to race with Ferrari one day.
One full day of testing at the simulator at the Austin racetrack. What is your feeling?
Well, let's say that the Austin racetrack is really interesting. You have a lot of quick corners, so the first part is really similar to the first part in Japan, and the Beckett's in Silverstone, so I think it's going to be really interesting in terms of driving. And then you have a lot of slow corners as well. So I think it's a really new. It's a new track which is really interesting. It was on one of the best tracks I have seen now.
All the Ferrari fans want to know only one thing: will Ferrari be competitive there?
I think we are working really hard for that. We just try to improve the car for this race. It's really important for the rest of the championship, and I think we can be confident for this race as well.
In terms of overtaking, do you think they will be easy or difficult at Austin?
Anyways, in Formula One it's always difficult to overtake, but I think in Austin you have two big stops, and in between you have a long straight, so you can have some overtake, and I think it will be a lot of opportunities in the race to overtake people.
For a driver, how much important is to prepare a race on a completely new track at the simulator?
It's really important because when you arrive on Friday, you have to be on the limit immediately, otherwise you won't be as competitive as you wish in qualifying. So you really need to be ready when you arrive. That's why the simulator is one of the best, is the best option to learn the tracks and to be ready for the race. So here we are in Austin, the new track for Formula One. Coming through the first corner, the track is going uphill, so it's braking late, really late. Going down to second gear, then you're going out. You have a right corner which is flat out with DRS. Then you're going to a couple of corners who are really exciting, left, right, left again, and then going down to fifth gear. Another quick corner on the left, going down to fourth gear now, then back to second gear. You accelerate, put DRS, going back to a really late and hard brake, going to the second gear. Now you have to be focused on the exit because you have a really long straight, which is really important to be quick. Use DRS and KES. Then you will arrive to another really big stop, so you will have to go down to second gear and arrive at 315 kph, so really quick. Take the inside curb, take the outside curb, and then you have a right and another series of corners who are really tricky, so you just have to be careful about your line. Going down to first gear here. You go out, now you have a really quick corner which is 240 kph, it's gonna be flat. After that you have the two last corners, first one which is in 5th gear, 200 kph, and the last one in 2nd gear, and then a big straight again for the first corner.